What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. We are 1 week left of the season. It's honestly crazy. This season's gone by so fast. It's been a lot of fun. So many teams have been in the playoff race, which I think is great for baseball. This is just going to be kind of a quick ramble I'm going to go on. It's not really scripted. I have a couple of points I want to bring up. I'm not really looking up stats or anything like that. Just kind of talking about baseball, which is more fun for me, and I think it might be more fun for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting my first topic, which is winning and losing streaks. The Yankees are on a 10-game winning streak as of right now, which is Sunday, September 22nd. I don't really know the date, but it's Sunday. It's gonna be posted on the same Sunday. The Yankees have won 10 in a row. They started off by sweeping my Blue Jays, which led to the Blue Jays going a 6-game losing streak and giving teams like the Mariners and Orioles chances to actually make the playoffs, make that final wild card, which is not good. The Blue Jays are definitely choking. Another team that was choking was the Indians. They were on an 8-game losing streak. I'm pretty sure they snapped that, but that's not good. That dropped them. They were like right at the race for the AL West or AL Central, sorry. And then they lost 8 in a row. That dropped them down to now they're the 7-8 seed, and the White Sox have clinched, and I think they're almost guaranteed to win the division. So that's tough for the Indians, tough for the Blue Jays. Good for the Yankees. They were really bad for like a 2-week stretch there, and I follow a lot of Yankee Twitter, especially guys like John Boy Media. You guys should follow him if you're a baseball fan. He does great content, and they're big Yankee fans. So they were talking and expressing a lot about their team. So I almost felt bad for them, which is kind of wild because you don't really feel bad for Yankee fans that often. But the Yankees were god-awful at that time. Now they're back to their Bronx Bombers ways. I can't say I'm super excited about it, but it's cool for the Yankees to be good again. They're going to get that second spot now. The Blue Jays have blown it. But yeah, with a week left, everyone's obviously looking at award races, which is great. I think the NL MVP is going to be really good. Right now it's between Freeman, Betts, Tatis, and Machado, and that's going to be really good. If you look at the stats, Freeman's got better stats than those guys, and Machado is having a better year than Tatis. It's kind of weird, but it's true. Hopefully Freddie Freeman gets his MVP award. Another race that's really interesting is the NL Cy Young. Here I'm showing a graphic up of Yu Darvish, Jacob deGrom, Trevor Bauer. Those guys are having great years. I personally think it should be Trevor Bauer, but all those guys are having insane years. Max Fried and Dinelson Lamet are not going to win a Cy Young this year. They have like one start left, but those are humongous. I'm not going to say comeback player, breakout players is what their title would be. Humongous, turned into aces for their teams, and that's honestly great for Padres and Braves teams that are both competing. Fried was insane for the Braves, considering the fact that they lost Soroka. That was so needed. If they didn't have Soroka, everyone would have written them off by now. But the Braves, yeah, they're having a good year. Fried's been insanely valuable for them. Lamet is going in that great rotation, which is kind of weird to say. San Diego with him, Clevenger, Paddock, and Zach Davies, who's also a great breakout player. Both of those teams are really good. It kind of shows how flawed the playoff system is because the Padres have this great offense, great pitching, not a great bullpen, and they're going to be the 4 seed. And if them and the Dodgers make it, they have to play each other in the second round, which is not great. We don't want that. We want those teams facing off in like the conference finals because those 2 teams are probably the 2 best teams in the NL. So that's the NL Cy Young race. The AL Cy Young race is also really good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Bieber, but there's also some guys like Lynn, Maeda, Giolito, Bundy. Those guys have all been great. Most of these guys are really like breakout players. In fact, all these players here are breakout. Bieber kind of came out of, he was the All-Star MVP last year, but he came in and turned into like a Cy Young candidate. That's a pretty big step up. Giolito turns into the ace of the White Sox. Lynn, he's just steadily been Lynn, but this year he's getting his most respect. Bundy came out of nowhere, shoved this year. Maeda kind of was a small piece in that Mookie Betts trade. He's turned into an ace. I'm sure the Dodgers would love to have that, but the Twins need it even more. So There's the AL Cy Young. I think it's going to be really good. Another thing in the AL is the batting race. LeMahieu and Tim Anderson, are both batting in like the 360s, 370s. There's a week left. That's gonna be cool for sure. Probably the most interesting race besides NL Cy Young is AL Rookie of the Year. I'm super excited for this one. It's between these two guys, Kyle Lewis, Luis Robert. Both of these guys have been great. Lewis kind of came out of nowhere. If we want to go stat by stat, Robert has a 1.6 WAR. Lewis has a 1.8, so that's advantage. Lewis is batting 286 on the year to Robert's 235. Okay, Lewis wins that one. Robert has an OPS of 758, which actually isn't that good. To Lewis's 864, so that's 3 for Lewis. Home runs, 11 for Lewis, 11 for Robert. RBIs, 30 for Robert, 28 for Lewis. So there's one for... I've been calling him Robert. My bad. It's Robert. Sorry, he likes to be called Robert. 52 hits for Lewis to 42 for Robert. Sorry, 8 stolen bases for Robert to Lewis's 3. This is practically pretty close. Lewis has a couple of advantages over Robert, but Robert's got the speed and the defense, so I'm not sure how much that really factors in to deciding Rookie of the Year. I don't know. But right now, I would go Lewis. There's still a week, like 8 games left to the season, and these numbers could change a lot. So I think that's it for my ramble. I'm going to try and keep doing these, especially with the last season. And I'm going to be talking a lot about the playoffs because I'm super excited for the playoffs. And I think that's it. Peace.